There are 3 terrible secrets about lice treatments that big companies don't want you to know. Watch this entire video because secret number 3 is the most shocking of all. You need to know this. Secret number 1. Rid and Nix have more poisons in them than a can of Raid. It's shocking, but it's true. Take a look at the ingredients on a can of Raid. Here's a close-up. The active poison ingredients are imiprethrine and cypermethrin. These are both pyrethroids which are similar to the poisons used in Rid and Nix. Notice how much of the poisons are in Raid. 1/10 of 1% each for a total of 2/10 of 1%. Barely any. But enough to kill bugs and deserve the warning, keep out of reach of children. Now let's look at Rid. Here's a close-up. Rid has 1/3 of 1% pyrethrin. That's more poison than Raid. Yet, people are putting it on their children all the time. In fact, people are not following the directions and they're overusing the poisons, exposing their children to far more danger from the poisons than even the manufacturers recommend. Now let's look at Nix. Here's a close-up. Nix has a full 1% permethrin. That is 5 times the amount of poison that is in a can of Raid. Would you spray your child's head with a can of Raid? Well, using Rid and Nix is even worse. Secret number 2. Doctors and scientists proved many years ago that the poisons in Rid and Nix are no longer effective against head lice. This fact has been making the news for the past year or so with all the stories about super lice. But even as far back as 1999, scientists knew that the traditional treatments for lice were becoming ineffective. In a study conducted by doctors and scientists, with results published by the Journal of the American Medical Association Pediatrics, children infested with head lice from the United States and from Malaysia were treated with the traditional poisons. The strain of head lice infesting the children in Malaysia had never been exposed to the poisons before. In those children, the treatments were successful. The children from the United States were infested with strains of lice that had been exposed to the traditional poisons for many decades. The poisons were ineffective on those children. The scientists concluded permethrin did not affect head lice sampled from chronically infested U.S. children, and head lice in the United States are less susceptible to permethrin than are those in Malaysia. This study was done in 1999. In the many years since then, the problem has only gotten worse. It has gotten so bad that mainstream media outlets frequently run stories about communities unable to win their battles with super lice. Secret number 3. According to reports from the National Pediculosis Association, which runs the website headlice.org, the poisons in the traditional head lice treatments have been linked to acute leukemia. This is very shocking. And according to WebMD.com, a recent study concluded that use of insecticidal shampoos to treat head lice appeared to roughly double a child's risk of developing leukemia. This is unacceptable. Because of these shocking facts about the traditional poison-based head lice treatments, people need to stop using them. They don't work. Doctors and scientists have proven they don't work. The news is telling us they don't work. And they double the risk of developing leukemia. This is very important, and we need your help to get the word out. So what do we do? What can you do to help? What should you use instead of the poisons? Well, we have a recommendation and a solution. We recommend Lice Killer brand head lice treatments, manufactured in California by a small family business. 10 years ago, after the family retired from organic farming, they developed an all-natural treatment protocol for head lice. Their system works, and it works well. It kills the head lice, and more importantly, it kills the eggs, the nits. Their products are completely non-toxic to humans. They can be used daily if needed. And because it kills the eggs, head lice can never become immune to their products. Over the past 10 years, they have helped over 80,000 families with head lice, but that's a drop in the bucket. There are over 12 million cases of head lice every year, and most of those people are using the poisons that don't work and increase the risk of developing leukemia. We need to help families use something that works and is safe. If you have head lice, we highly recommend that you use the Lice Killer brand products, and if you care about your friends and family, please tell them about the dangers of the poisons and about Lice Killer. To go to the Lice Killer website, click the button below. And remember, tell your friends and family not to use the poisons. Tell them to use Lice Killer. The sooner everyone in your circles of family and friends start using Lice Killer and get rid of the lice, the sooner the constant reinfestations from each other will stop. Order Lice Killer today. Click the button below now.